It all began with the fog. Not the kind that rolls in on cold mornings or lingers above rivers, but something darker. Alive, almost sentient. The world first heard about it when coastal radar picked up an enormous black mass crawling across the ocean. At first it looked like a storm. Then the weather stations noticed there was no rain, no lightning, no wind, just fog, endless black fog. People didn't care at first. Headlines scrolled, anchors smiled, scientists theorized about pollution and light distortion. Life went on. Then the fog reached the shore. I remember that day vividly. Reporters streamed live footage. Fog swallowing skyscrapers, smothering beaches, devouring sunlight. And then signals died. One by one, cities went silent. Panic spread faster than any warning. Planes stopped. Trains halted. Highways clogged with cars heading inland. Horns blared endlessly. I thought people were overreacting, until the fog came for my town. It was a summer afternoon, the kind that makes the world glow. Kids played, a mother pushed a stroller, the sun blazed high above. Then everything changed. A wall of black rose over the horizon like a mountain made of ink. It devoured the sky, swallowed the sun, and shadows raced ahead, consuming houses, trees, people. Someone screamed, "It's here!" And then the world went dark. The fog hit like a wave, not cold, not damp, but dry and suffocating. My lungs burned. I couldn't see my hands. Crashing cars, shattering glass, human screams, everywhere. I pictured my street, the mailbox, hedges, my front door. I moved slowly, tripping over something heavy. Finally, my fingers found the side of my house. I shoved the door open, slammed it behind me. Inside, silence. Only a thin trail of fog curled along the floor. My house felt pitch black, as if night had fallen without warning. Lights flickered dimly, powerless against the void outside. I turned on the TV. Chaos. Anchors pale. Some whispered the fog was harmless. Others theorized chemical leaks, government experiments, or alien spores. No one agreed. Then one channel showed a man alone at a news desk, terrified. Behind him, staff ran with flashlights. He said his name was Adam. "The fog. It's not fog," he gasped. "We sent a guy out there with a spotlight." He never came back. But before the feed died, we saw shapes. People, I think. But not really people. I switched off the TV. That night I couldn't tell if it was midnight or noon. I lay on the living room floor, afraid to go upstairs, afraid to sleep. When I finally dozed off, I dreamed of black ocean waves. Something moved beneath the surface, watching me. When I woke, the world outside was drowned in darkness. I tried to eat, but my stomach rebelled. Everything felt unreal. Hours blurred together. Then I remembered what Adam said about flashlights. I dug through the closet, found an old torch. When I turned it on, the beam cut through the black like a blade. For the first time in days, I could see. I walked to the window and aimed the light outside. A face stared back, skin sagging like wet paper, black irises with glowing white pupils, mouth stretched into a grin too wide for a human. Thin silver hair hung over a half-bald scalp. I froze. My heartbeat thundered. The man didn't move, didn't blink. His grin never faltered. I knocked on the window, desperate to convince myself he wasn't real. Nothing. His grin never faltered. When I turned the flashlight off, he vanished. When I turned it back on, he reappeared. I backed away, trembling. How long had he been there, watching me sleep? I couldn't stay in that room. I wandered the house, avoiding windows, doing meaningless tasks to distract myself. Hours later, I returned. He was still there, same grin, same position. I shut the light off and hugged my knees on the couch. On TV, Adam said, "They're everywhere. Don't go near windows. They don't move until you look at them. But once they know you can see them, feed cut to static. Time lost meaning. Darkness pressed in. Exhaustion forced me upstairs. Before sleeping, I aimed the light one last time. His eyes followed me.